Welcome, welcome. Everybody hear me all right? I see Altruistic Farmstead is in. You got to mute that. Thank you. So we have Eric from Gagne Farms here, and Candace from Gagne Farms is right back there. You can kind of see her little laptop wiggle every once in a while. Okay. Come on now. So Candace is with us. That's what I was trying to get at here. She is feeling under the weather this evening again. I think she has the immune system of a minnow. I don't know. I'm just joking, but she's not feeling good, guys. So she's going to lay down. She is on the chat with us. She's in the same room. So she gets to chime in on her. She's trying to chat in here. So see, oh, I see it. There she is. Look at that. Hello, everyone. Gotta love being a kinder teacher. What's a kinder teacher? I don't even know what that is. Yogi Hollow, Lisa and Ryan, how you guys doing? Lisa says just got home, gonna listen and eat supper, so can't chat. Hey, no problem. Thanks for being here, though. Candace says I have no voice. She actually has a voice, but I should have her come over here and say something for you real quick because it's a little horse, not a pony. Just saying. So
you really want me to talk?
I don't know if anybody heard that or not, but that was funny. We'll wait for a few minutes here, let notifications go out, let some people pile in. So, yeah. Candace wants to know from Lisa what's for dinner. She's probably thinking of getting a few pointers here, I would think. I could use a few suggestions. I think I've allotted my daily or weekly limit of nachos. So, I tried to get some new mods going here for this week. You guys let me know if they work or not. We had some individuals last week that wanted to get on and pirate my chat, so I figured it's time to get some mods, and I finally figured out how to do it. So hope that works out for you guys. What? Candace says no one cooks when mom is sick. That's a lie. I cooked the last 2 nights. Lisa says homegrown Red Ranger chicken with tater tots. I'm a tater tot fan. Have you ever tried the, what is it that we get, Candace? Is that the broccoli tots? Is that what you call them? Is a broccoli tot? Yeah. So it's basically a vegetarian tater. Well, I guess all tater tots are vegetarian, aren't they? She's trying to laugh over here. It's kind of funny. So, yes, tater tots are all vegetarian, but broccoli tots are better for you, is what I was trying to get at. So, you all right back there? Yeah, Lisa says broccoli tots are delicious. I thought you said you couldn't chat. Now, come on. Are you eating dinner or are you chatting with us? You should eat dinner and then come chat. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Candace. I think kindergartners what? I think kindergartners got to her because they all got sick at the same time, I think. Candace says, okay, he warmed up frozen taco meat. Not true. I pulled cheese out of the fridge and lettuce. And I think I put like a side of sriracha on there too. So Lisa says, I can't eat because you keep asking me stuff. I hear you. You go eat, Lisa. I'm sure you had a long day. So, yeah. Well, so I guess Candace says no one used the lettuce. Not my fault. Not my fault. I provided a good dinner and nobody ate it. So all right. Last week, actually, let's take this back real quick. 2 weeks ago, we were asking everybody to we were asking the question, what does homesteading mean to you? And so then we didn't really get to it last week for whatever reason. We were just kind of chatty or something. But so this week, that's what we're doing. We are asking the question, what does homesteading mean to you? What's your definition of homesteading? So that's kind of what we're going to talk about. We're trying to do a little round table of it here. So if anybody wants to come up, I'm gonna try to paste this link here real quick. You guys give me 2 shakes. If you guys want to come up, go ahead and hit that link. And yep, Lisa said, "See, you're asking me questions again." She should be eating Red Rangers and tater tots, but and there is a Capel. Hello, Gagnes. Hello, Capels. How are you? Is there no game tonight? You guys should have a game this evening, shouldn't you? I thought you guys were on the same schedule we were pretty much, but anyway, so yeah, that's what we were trying to get everybody to chit chat with a little bit here. And I guess if you were to ask me, I guess since nobody else is here, I will start. Candace says, "Yep, yeah, Jessica Capel. Hello, I am voiceless but chatting. She's voiceless but typing. So, oh my lord, look at that guy. See that, Candace? Huh? Well, this is the real homesteader right here. So, the infamous Roscoe has granted us with his presence this evening. So, thanks for stopping by, Roscoe. We're here every Thursday night. So, just if you get bored, Anyways, so hey, this is a good one. Why don't we start off with Roscoe telling us what he thinks about that? Because that's pretty much the best question for him, don't you think, Candace? Candace said yes. Just throwing that out there. So, no, but we're trying to talk about tonight. What does homesteading mean to you? So, I guess to me, homesteading means pretty much anything you want. It's kind of open. If you pigeonhole yourself into, I have to have 20 acres of land, I have to have a farmhouse that was built by my grandpa by his bare hands and, pulled the trees out of the roots out of the ground and, planted a rock and, all that kind of stuff. It's no fun that way. So I guess to me, I think it's a little bit more open than that. I don't think that you have to have any certain amount of land. I don't think you have to have a certain set of crops you make or a certain anything. I think if you're living more self-sustainable or as self-sustainable as you can, and you're doing everything the right way and you're doing it the best you can, to me, that's homesteading. Whether you're in the city doing it and you're preserving more food by yourself, or you're doing it out in the country, you got a postage stamp lot in the corner in town and you got a garden, to me, that all counts. So I guess that's kind of where I'm at with things. I don't know. I'd like to kind of hear what you guys have to say. So Lisa says homesteading means taking control of raising your own food to nurture your family. Nurture. Geez, thank you, Candace. Raising quality food and being self-sustainable versus being reliant on stuff at the grocery store. Yep, I agree definitely. So we all go to the grocery store, so I wouldn't. You know, I think we all need to go for certain things or barter for certain things too. I mean that's nothing wrong with that either. I'm definitely not going to start making my own toilet paper. I don't think any of my friends are going to start making their own toilet paper. I'm probably not going to barter for my neighbor's toilet paper because I don't know where it came from. But you know what? I'm going to go to the store for that. So there's certain things, it happens. But yeah, I think that's a very good definition, Lisa. I think you are definitely on the right track. Roscoe says, freedom and sovereignty, the confidence to know that I can provide for me and mine, free from the systems we are dependent on. It is liberating. Yes, I agree with that also, Roscoe. I think, he says, and community and barter. But yeah, yep. I don't want to take your awesome first comment off here. So yeah, I agree. I think that's very nice things to be able to do is to provide for your family, to have confidence in skills that you can provide for your family, have the freedom to provide for your family, because you got to watch it, because that stuff is not cut and dry like it used to be. So freedom and sovereignty to provide for yourself, you and your own, that's a major thing that we still need to keep around here in these trying times. I hear a lot of typing behind me, but I see 0 on the screen. It's kind of weird. I think Candace is working from home. Do you see her? You guys see her right there? Oh wait a minute. We're gonna show her. See, she's with us, guys. She just can't talk. She, it was kind of weird. She got a little bit sick, couldn't talk, and so there we are. Roscoe says, and community. Yep. And around here, we're in a rural area. There's not a whole lot of community here. Why did it just now pop up? So it's weird, because you would think there would be more of a homesteading community around, and a lot more people that are doing kind of the same thing, but it just doesn't seem. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't see it that way. But you got to take what you can get, definitely. Chicken Mama said, before I started homesteading, I meant living a healthier life. Now I know that I can still manage to be unhealthy and homestead. So it didn't solve all my problems, but I'm getting there. So does that mean you can like cook a chicken and then like put Doritos all over it or something? Or guess I'm not following you. I think Chicken Mama always lived a pretty healthy life, but there's always those vices that we get, that we're going to the store and you go to the checkout lane and there's a bag of chips and there's a Snickers bar, so got to get that too. Ariel, hi, how are you doing? It's got to be late there for you, but I appreciate you being here. Ariel is from Australia, so I've been watching some of her content on the YouTubes, and she does some great cooking. So Outdoors with Big Matt, how are you doing as well? We are we are here sans Candace this evening. So she's usually on with us. She's not feeling very good, so she's kind of chillaxing this evening. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So we'll get her back on track here. She was sick a couple of weeks ago too, and she actually went and got the test. So we're all clear there. But it's crazy. We actually have colds and flus and stuff like that again. It's amazing. So Candace, if some of you guys don't know, Frontier Survival, how are you doing tonight too? I see you coming in here. So for some of you guys that don't know, Candace is a teacher. She teaches the elementary kids, and it's kind of weird, but kids have sicknesses, and everybody has sicknesses. But when you're a teacher, they just kind of all, the kids, they like to hug, and yeah. So anyways, Candace's immune system is phenomenal, because if it was me in her position, I'd be sick 24/7, I think. Roscoe says, I'm sick too. It's going around. Yeah, that's probably with the little bit of the older kids as well, huh? So, yeah, it's right now our weather is changing. So, it went from 80s and 70s. Now we're into, if it hits 70, we're going to have a good day. And it's, we're right around that 60-degree range. It's going to be like that for about 2 days, and then it's probably going to snow. So we basically go between now, it could be 75 tomorrow, and it could snow the day after. So with that change in weather, everybody kind of gets sick and not feeling good. So, you know how it goes. So I'm going to post a link up here, guys. If you guys want to come up and chit chat, we were trying to get everybody to talk about what it means to you to homestead. What's homesteading mean to you? What's your definition of homesteading? So that's something I think a lot of us kind of we have very different definitions of, probably depending on where we live. What continent we live on, it's going to be different. So Vision Acres, Mike and Chelsea, how you guys doing? No problem at all. I know exactly what you guys are talking about with doing chores and jumping around, and we just kind of got done with that before we jumped on here, so no issue. So let's see. Frontier Survival says self-reliance. Yeah. Yep. That's real good. That's, I think the more self-sufficient you can be and being able to provide for your family, yourself, or your family, or neighbors even, that's kind of what homestead means to us. So yeah, so that's I got our link up here. If you guys click on that link, you can jump up here and we can chit chat for a little bit if you'd like. If not, that's fine too. I can sit here and ramble all night long. Just ask Candace. She understands me. So Ariel says, I wish I was in a place where I could homestead. My big dream is to move to the US and also be off grid. I think you're homesteading where you're at just fine. I've seen quite a few videos, and we were just talking about that earlier. You don't have to have 900 acres and live in the middle of UP or something to homestead. You can do it. I think you can do it anywhere. You can do it in the city, as far as I'm concerned. It's more of a mindset, I think, than it's obviously a lot nicer if you had, I got 1,000 acres out in the middle of nowhere, and I can go hang out here and pee off my front porch, and nobody's going to see me. And I can can all day long and have 900 cows, and that's great. But that's just I guess just perks, But I think it's more of a mindset. If you guys really have the mindset to do, you can go to the store and find deals on things and preserve them. You go buy a bag of onions and preserve a bag of onions. And I think, to me, that's homesteading, or preparedness, whatever. Mike says, well, I'm not sure if it's Mike, might be Chelsea tonight, but says chores don't stop on the homestead. Actually doing them now. I completely hear you on that one. Roscoe says, I really like sharing the knowledge as well. These skills are important and fading. They belong to hundreds of generations of us. I feel like our job is to rekindle a lot of that. Yeah, I agree, Roscoe. It wasn't too long ago. You go to any of our grandparents, and all these skills that we're trying to figure out these days were common knowledge. It's like walking and chewing gum to all of them. So it was way different. So now it's almost like it lost a generation or two, and some of us are trying to come back to it, and I don't know why it skipped like that, because my dad was still into, my mom and dad were, they did the same thing we're doing too, but it was just different, so that's why I agree with you when you say that we need to rekindle that. That's something that it's just going to help our kids, because if we don't keep passing this on, it's going to get lost. And it's great to have a book and for the kids to read books or whatever, but it'd be a lot better if we could just pass this on and they could kind of keep doing the same thing here. So let's see. Ariel says, Australia isn't my home. Been here 5 years, and it was my biggest mistake ever to come to this country. Oh, that's tough. I'm sorry to hear that. I thought you were there a little bit longer than that, but yeah, I think if you're able to get out and do something a little bit more on some acreage, I think you'll be a lot happier than if you're just kind of stuck, you're feeling stuck. So Wiley and Jen say that homesteading equals freedom, self-sufficiency, and knowing where your food comes from. Yeah. I think that's a lot of it right there, is knowing where your food comes from. So I know when I go and put a bunch of stuff up for the year, I know where it come from. I know what I put in it, and I know how I made it, and I know there's not a bunch of crap in it. So that's, to me, very, very rewarding right there, because you go to pick up a can of corn from the store these days, and there's so much junk in it you can't even read what's on the label half the time. So I am behind on chat, but I think we have Eric and Monica here from Bland's Promised Land Ranch. How you guys doing? I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. I'm a little bit chatty this evening. Candace is usually here with us. She's not feeling so hot, so she is on the chat, and she's firing up the old keyboard, let me tell you. Jessica says, my homestead is visiting Gagne's and buying local. That's right. And there is nothing wrong with that. So, and that's the whole part of bartering, right? So even though you might not be doing much where you're at, but you still, even if you were going to farmers markets or local farms, a blueberry patch, a strawberry patch, doing things like that, that's still, to me, part of homesteading. So it doesn't matter if you got a 900 square foot garden and or if you're just buying local and you're, contributing to the whole system that way, that's fine too. Here we go. Candace says, I am in bed with no voice. This might be not a bad idea I don't know. I like the no voice part of it. Just joking. I'm joking. It's funny. She's got a finger and she's flipping me off, I think. So Mike says, "Oh, you still have a voice." Yeah, it's a very quiet voice. So the Green Acre. Hello, guys. How are you doing? Candace, the Green Acre is here. They're watching you. So let's see. Wiley and Jen say they're going to swing over and say hello to the Little Southern Brothers. Be back. Hope you get to feeling better. Candace, you hear that?
Yes, thank you.
I don't know if the mic picked that up. That was funny. She went, thank you. Yep. So let's see. Eric says, or might be Monica. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's on tonight, but it says right underneath. It says right there. It's Monica right now. I didn't even look at the one below it. It says, oh no, that stinks. Candace, hope you feel better soon. My kids always get croup this time of the year. I'm waiting for it. Yeah, that's kind of how we're just dealing with stuff right now. It comes and goes. So
I heard that pooping kids is laryngitis in adults.
So she just said that she heard that croup in kids is laryngitis in adults. I don't know if that's how that goes or not, but Ariel says a big thing is to keep knowledge alive, and that's what we were talking about earlier with Roscoe, is to be able to pass things down generation to generation. Apparently, since we've skipped a few here, that we're trying to kind of rekindle all that. So, let's see. Roscoe says, Eric, you should stop. I'm not sure what he's referring to. And he says, I don't like violence. I did not know I was being violent. Probably with Canada. Yeah, I gotcha. With Candace not talking, right? I gotcha. She's good. She can talk when she wants to. Trust me. Monica says, swapping, buying, or growing yourself. Being resourceful is so important. It is. And it's something that's hard. It's harder than what you think when you kind of get going with it too. So it's, once you kind of figure a few things out, it's very rewarding, I would say. Let's see. Oh, journeying along with Shannon's here. Hello, Shannon. How are you doing? I was just on your guys' live. You're live as well. I had to jump off and get ready for this one here. So we were trying to move a few things around. Candace is feeling a little bit under the weather, but she's here with us and on the keyboards. So she's gonna fire that guy up. Everybody's saying hi. Yeah, Ariel. Sounds like lemon and honey could be a help. Yep. She's been taking cold medicine and stuff and starting to feel, I think, a little bit better. She sounds terrible, but I think she's feeling a little bit better. So Roscoe's got a good question, and I know where he's coming from with this. Roscoe asks, can someone pass down how to keep bees alive? And I have to preface that with not just keep bees alive, but keep bees alive through the winter in Michigan, because that's the problem that we got going on here. So Roscoe's got a very nice hive going, but the winters have been not so friendly to him, I believe. So if any of y'all got some maybe a cool video, not sure who keeps bees on here. I know Tim from Ridge Life is a very big beekeeper. I don't know if Eric and Monica or Mike and Chelsea, if you guys keep bees at all. But if you guys got any tips for Roscoe, like I said, he's got a real nice hive here, but he's had some problems through the winters, and I'm sure it's the climate, but I think he's doing everything else right. But it's something I've seen, like a few people, like the Alaska shows or whatever, they have bees, but they like wrap. I seen them the other day. They were wrapping their whole hive in like 2-inch, regular foam board, and they would wrap the whole thing. And I mean, they insulated this thing so much, I couldn't even believe that it worked. But I think they've been keeping them year round like that. So Roscoe, I'll send you a link to that video that I was watching. Might help. So, Shannon asked how we're doing tonight. We are doing good. So we're getting through sickness number 12, and we're talking about all things homesteading here, really. So we were trying to talk about what homesteading means to you. So that was kind of the topic for this evening. Let's see. Candace says, I love being part of this homesteading community. I love everything about homesteading, but it is hard, especially when you still need to rely on the system for money, insurance, etc. That is that's very true. You've said more in that paragraph, small paragraph right there on the line, than you have to me in a while. Maybe we got something going here. So no, I'm just kind of joking, guys, but she's smiling at me this time. See? She's laughing over there. And Charlie's over there. So no, but really, when you rely on the system for money and insurance and stuff like that, they kind of got you, So, I mean, think about it. Why do we all go to work? Because I have bills. I have mortgage. I have car payments. Well, if you don't have all that, you still got something. You still got taxes. You still got health insurance. You still got to, buy that toilet paper that we talked about earlier, right? So, yeah, it's a real catch-22, I think. So, Candace also said it takes a good community to hold you up when you get discouraged. Yeah, and I think we all get discouraged. At least I get discouraged quite often. I've not been as bad lately. I think we've been doing this a while now. We're starting to figure a few things out. But boy, I tell you what, the first couple of years we started doing this stuff, I tell you what, I get one thing to grow and 10 things to die faster than anything. And it was very discouraging. But I think now it's getting better. I got a little bit more support system under me with a few friends around, like the Capples and the Conklins. So that really helps out, I think. And at least you can bounce ideas off of each other and vent. I mean, hell, I like to vent. Don't you like to vent? Let's see, guys. Roscoe says taxes. Yes. Yeah, those taxes. I'm telling you. Candace said for Roscoe, check out the Green Acres video. Do they have a honey video? Is that what you were talking about, Candace? Yeah, she nodded. Yeah. So, what's that? Winterizing the hive? Okay. Yeah. So, go check out the Green Acres video. Roscoe, you have to check them out. They really have awesome videos. So, I think you'll probably pick up a few things on there. So. The Cow Emporium. How are you doing, Annette? All right, I got it. See, this is my list right here. This is my list with everybody's actual name. So I had you down here but I did not have your name, so I am writing your name now. Thanks for coming, though. I appreciate it. And we are talking about all things homesteading. Jessica says, pretty soon we will have home more and can help out at the farm. You better, because you missed all the work. No, Jess and Tim, they come out and help a lot during syrup season, and they're busy through the summer a lot right now. So, but during the winter season, they're out around here and they really help us out. So we appreciate it so much. They've come out, cut wood, move stuff around. So yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate it, guys. Jen and Wiley says, I'm back. There are too many lives tonight. I'm glad you landed here. You know, that's all I can say. Usually it's a little bit better with the back and forth, but with Candace laid up here tonight, she's it's just me kind of rolling solo here. So if anybody wants to come up, I'm gonna post this again. I'm not sure if anybody wants to come and chit chat with me, we can. That is fine, but if not, that's fine as well. So we're just kind of sitting back and relaxing and chit chatting with people. So Roscoe says, I'll vent in a 16-part lecture series. You can subscribe below. That's kind of what we're all doing, isn't it? Let's see. Green Acre says, thank you. Our honey harvest video is pretty neat too. Turned out really well. So yeah, try Roscoe, check that out as well. That's something you're gonna want to see. Candace says, to Jessica, you are welcome anytime to help or even just be part of my community. That keeps me encouraged. Yeah. And that's the whole part of it right there, is just the mental break that you have to be able to sit back and talk to somebody, not just go plow the field by hand. That ain't no fun. Let's see here. Yep. Eric and Monica said, I got to feed the clan before we go live, but I wanted to answer your question about homesteading. Well, thank you very much for stopping by and doing that. I appreciate it. And we'll try to make it over onto your live as well. So appreciate you stopping by and chit-chatting a bit and putting some input in. That's kind of what this whole thing is about, is getting everybody talking and sharing ideas. So one idea I had last spring was I really wanted to put in a small, I would say small-ish greenhouse. So not a hoop house that's 100 feet long or nothing like that. Just a small, maybe 10 by 20 type of house. And I've read some or watched some videos and read some articles lately where people said from our climate, Michigan area, that they you couldn't leave them up all year. So they were putting hoop houses up in the, I'm guessing, early spring and then taking them down during the winter. I don't know if anybody on here has any experience with that. I thought I'd reach out and ask because I would really like to have a greenhouse, but I really don't want to have to put it up and down every year. So I don't know if anybody, like I said, I'm not sure how many people besides like Roscoe and the Capples and Candace are here from Michigan, but anybody with, I guess, any kind of colder climate. Mike, let's see. Our grow zone, I think, is 5B, I think. So, Eric and Monica said, homesteading to us, it means freedom and knowledge. The freedom to raise your own food, to do it the way we want, and the knowledge that we know what we are putting in our body and into our family. Very nicely said. Yep. That's very, very nice way to put it. And I think the freedom part rings true there with a lot of us right now. So that's awesome. They also say greenhouse, do it, great plan. He's making Candace. He's making plans. I've been some of these plans I've been making have been making for a while. But hey guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. I know you guys got to run. You got lives coming up here shortly as well. So we'll see you soon though. Okay. Thank you.
I was drooling over the greenhouse.
What? You're drooling? Candace said she's drooling. She just said something about drooling. Oh, she said, why would you take it down in the winter? I don't know. That's what somebody I just seen today. I can't remember who it was that said that, but they were like from Michigan. They said, well, we have a hoop house. It's really nice, but we have to take it down in the winter because it won't stand the winter. So, well, yeah, I can. Candace says I need to build it better, but I build things super awesome the first time. Wiley and Jen say the only reason I think of taking the hoop house down would be if you got a lot of snow. We built our greenhouse. Geez, I can't talk right now. I'm so sorry. We built our greenhouse using hog panels. It held up great during Snowmageddon. What was Snowmageddon? That might be a little taste of a little difference. Snowmageddon around here might be 2 feet, might be 2 inches, and you never really know. So good to see you too, Shannon. Let's see. Mike says freedom, yes and no. I have to pay taxes on my animals. Kind of poop. Yes, it is kind of poop. And yeah, Candace just asked if you paid taxes on the animals or pay taxes on the poop. I think I know the answer to that. So, what's that?
It was the LOL.
Oh, she said it was an LOL. Roscoe says I would imagine the plastic gets shredded, and that's what I was thinking too, Roscoe. I've got some greenhouse plastic here. I've been reluctant to build anything and use it, especially being back here in the trees. One good windstorm or ice storm, for us, and there wouldn't be anything left. So I guess is the answer that you build the hoop house part of it and you just take the plastic on and off, and like the end of winter or when say February time or March or something, you put the plastic back up. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. It seems like kind of a pain in the butt to me, but yeah, Monica says, my Eric has been making plans for years. It's life. Yeah, we kind of do the same thing. We make plans. And how long have we been wanting to have pigs, Candace? A couple of years now? Well, I have, but she's on the board now, I'm telling you. Yeah, making plans and trying to get everything done is tough. So, let's see. Roscoe says, I want to be part of Snowmageddon. Yeah, I'm sure you would. I know Roscoe loves winter. I think he's like one of the, if anybody wanted to move to Alaska and be snow all year round, it's Roscoe. He would love it. Let's see. Snowmageddon was the worst snowstorm I believe in Oklahoma has ever seen. We didn't get a ton of snow, but the greenhouse held up great to it. Well, that's good. And that's, yeah. I guess it's not necessarily for us. I'm not worried about like a snow load maybe, but especially being under all the trees. That's where it gets bad. So, just an ice storm, and everybody gets ice storms. So, an ice storm for us could bring down half our small twigs and just like hit it like missiles, and that's what I'm worried about. And I don't want to have to put up plastic and then take it down and put it up and take it down. I just want to do it one time, but I don't have a spot in my yard that doesn't have a branch over it. So I guess that's just one thing to think about. We're kind of looking into it a little bit, but what's Candace say? Candace says we need to build one out of something other than plastic. Then suggestions. Yes, I have a suggestion. A whole bunch of windows, but I'm not buying them. So we're gonna have to find a whole bunch of windows. But if you can find, like, say somebody tore something down and has 15 or 20 good sized windows that are kind of the same, you could build something really awesome with that. That's all it takes. So let's see. Mike says, I heard Bland's was having an awesome guest tonight. Yeah, I did. I'm not sure about that. I didn't hear about that one. Yeah, Roscoe says, I have a whole bunch of windows. Serious. Do you really? We'll have to talk. I might know somebody that has your pressure canner. Maybe I'm holding it for ransom. He says, like a lot. The Cow Emporium says, windows aren't good for greenhouses. They let too much light. Sounds strange, I know. So does the visqueen or whatever, does that have something to do with the UV effect that's different than a window? I'm guessing. That's probably why the plastic is used. I know back years and years ago, I had a cousin of mine that had a greenhouse, and it was all panes of glass. So they were like, I don't know, maybe 1 by 1 or 18 by 18 pieces of glass, and that's what I'm talking, like the 70s. It was an old greenhouse from like the 70s, but that's what it was made out of, was just single pane glass. So they've probably obviously since the 70s come up with something a little bit different. But yeah, so let me see. Cow Emporium says, yes, the light is different. Is it too much light or not enough? I guess it would be too much UV. So I see what you're saying. And then Candace says, yeah, we could put up some shades. It would be the same idea, putting up shade cloth or something like that. Daz is here. Candace, do you hear that? Daz says, good day, Eric at Gagne Farms. Good day, chat. Yeah, Daz. Candace is here with us. She's on chat. She's not feeling so hot, so but she is with us. So glad to have you, definitely. And yeah, you maybe use shade cloth on the inside. So yeah, if we were to use a lot of windows and then shade cloth, I would only be really worried about it during the real hot part of the summer. I would say, spring and fall, I think, are cool enough where I'm hoping it wouldn't be that big an issue. But let's see. Jess says Tim is up north, so be happy he hasn't made any comments about Candace's voice or lack thereof. Yeah, I figured something was going on if he hasn't commented by now. So, let's see. Candace says, or use some windows and some colored glass, or paint some of the panes. Yeah, you might be able to do something like that. Well, I think we need to talk to Roscoe about these all these windows he's got here. So gotcha. I won't tell anybody. I'll take that off there. How'd you guys get all popular all of a sudden? Where you're just jumping all over the place? That's awesome. Good job, guys. I'll definitely jump on and check you guys out. So you guys are busy. I'm telling you, you guys are all over the place. You're like, I don't know, you're all over. I can't even keep up with y'all. I'm glad though. So glad to have you guys here too, because we need more people like that in this community. I'm telling you, the more the better. Da, da, da. Roscoe says, "Yep, I have some drawing too worked up." Boy, I'm telling you, you got the whole plan. You've been holding out on me with this whole greenhouse thing. So yeah, we're just getting down to the end of. I actually just picked some more peppers yesterday out of my garden. So if anybody local on here is still looking for any kind of veggies, I've got a whole bunch of peppers still in my garden yet. You're more than welcome to have them. You just hit me up, email me some. I'd even ship some of them if you guys need peppers that bad. I'd ship you some. But and that says, yeah, it's lonely up here in Canada with the homesteading community. I'm sure it is. I'm not exactly sure what part of Canada you're from, but it's so vast that it's it's not like you have a neighbor across the street. In most places, unless you live in town or whatever. But yeah, Dad says I'll be over tomorrow, mate. Come on, you come get her. I got enough stuff to keep you cooking for a while. I know it. You guys are just kind of coming into season now, so I'm waiting for all your cool gardening videos. I'm going to learn some tips here. Roscoe says, I'm holding out. I need a savvy go-getter like yourself to build this greenhouse. I'm not the go-getter. This is where we differ. The only reason I have stuff built is because Candace goes and buys, say, ducks. So she says, I show up to home from work, and there's a whole bunch of ducks in my living room. I'm like, what am I going to do with them? She's like, well, you need to build a coop. She bought, 60 chickens one year. I said, what are we going to do with them? She goes, well, you need to build a coop. So that's the kind of go-getter that I am right there. And that says she's in Alberta. Yeah, that's I've never been to Alberta. I've been to a few places in Canada, but not Alberta. Candace says Michigan is kind of the same. It's nice to get on here and chat at least with others. It is, but Candace, this is not like Alberta. I'm telling you. Jessica says yes, please, on the peppers. Serious? You want some peppers? Just let me know. If you guys are ready for eggs, let me know. We'll get you eggs and peppers. So, oh, whoops. I got you right there. We could use more eggs next week too. Well, yeah, no problem. We got plenty of eggs, plenty of chicken. You guys are out of chicken. We got fresh chicken ready to go too. Wiley and Jen say they're going to swing over to say hello to Bland's before the phone dies. See y'all later. Get better soon, Candace. Thanks for stopping in, guys. We appreciate it. Appreciate you guys stopping in and chit-chatting with us. Candace says, if I get it, he will build it. No, if she gets it, I have to build it. Yeah, now we've been freezing. I got a whole freezer full of peppers, I think. It's crazy. Green peppers we've been freezing. I froze some jalapenos, and I froze a few banana peppers, actually. Diced them and froze them. We've never done that before, so we're going to give it a shot. So, Ariel, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. She said, I better go check out some other videos. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you stopping in here. We're always on Thursday at 8 p.m. our time, Eastern time. So Roscoe says, Candace, tell Eric to use all these windows stored in my barn to build a greenhouse. Yeah, but you got to help me. I got to have help, right? I'll tell you what, I'll help you build yours if you help me build mine.
See what I wrote under his comment?
No, he says, I will save some for you. No. Oh, I guess if I plant stuff, he will have to build a greenhouse. there you go, Roscoe. Oh, Candace or Jessica says she'll take a chicken. So sounds cool. Yeah, guys. So yeah, that's the deal. I think Roscoe, we need to get together on this greenhouse deal. And my biggest problem is finding a good spot for it. So, let's see. Mike and Chelsea say, sorry we weren't so interactive tonight. Just been listening and working. Have to run. Y'all have a blessed night. Candace, get well soon. Yeah, thanks, guys. We appreciate you stopping in and chit-chatting. Sorry it wasn't as interactive with both of us sitting here tonight either with Candace kind of chilling in the background, but she can't talk. She can't even speak to me right now. So she's just chilling. We'll be back, to our full power mode next Thursday. So no problem at all. We appreciate all the interaction we get with all you guys. It's great. We enjoy it. We really do. Candace, phone killed me. Gotcha. Said Candace wrong. No problem at all, guys. Whoops. Roscoe says, why don't we build it at my place and you just have a bunch of space because we love you guys. I just need the help. Yeah, we could do that too. That's not a bad idea. We can just set one big one up at your place and then both use it. I'm fine with that. We'll both build it or something. So then because you know how I'm set up over here underneath the trees, it's so hard to get anything. I don't have enough light for one thing, and I got stick bombs that are going to hit me, and break glass and windows and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really, I don't know how it'd work. So, but your place is wide open. I think it'd be great. I think you should just take your barn, take the sheet metal off the roof, and then coat it with windows, and then poof, you're done. Let's see. Vision Acre says, enjoy yourselves because we do. That's right. Yep. I appreciate everybody being on tonight. I know Candace does too. She's over there with the dog. She's waving. One of these days she'll be able to talk to us and hang out, but Jessica says, Annette, thanks for stopping in. She says, have a great live. She appreciates being here and hope Candace feels better soon. Yes, definitely. And thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. And we'll be here next week. If you're not doing anything, stop back in and hopefully we'll be up to full power mode here with the Candace and Eric gang going on. Jessica says, be sure to recruit Tim to build it. He loves that stuff. Tim is more than welcome to come build 100 things with me or me and Roscoe or Roscoe. Yes, get him over here. I got so much he could build. Right, we're still waiting on building that sugar shack out back. So we need to get that done. We haven't even started on it. So Candace says to the Cow Emporium, thank you. I am so glad you were here. Yes, I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate everybody being here. So it has been a fun night. You guys, I think I'm going to let everybody go this evening. I know there's some other lives going on, Candace isn't feeling the greatest. I am sure she is ready for me to shut the light off and to quit yakking at the other side of the room here. So I really appreciate everybody hanging out with us and chit-chatting. I'm going to come up with another topic for next week's chat, and it's something that me and Candace are both going to be involved in here. So I will I'm going to set up the live stream earlier. It's our live still going to be at the same time, but I will post it earlier so you guys can see what our topic is going to be. So y'all can come here and we're going to have a little chit chat. It'll be homesteading related, something or other, but usually something that we're, kind of into at the moment and trying to get everybody to talk about. So I will put something in the title. I will say Gagne Live or Gagne Farms Live, and then the rest of the topic for the evening. So you guys stay tuned for that. And let's see. Roscoe says, take care of y'all. Feel better, Candace. Yep, I think we're all saying feel better to Candace. So thanks again, guys. We really appreciate everybody being here and listening to me ramble for an hour and chit-chat with you guys and actually listen to what everybody's idea of homesteading and what homesteading means to everybody. I think it was a good chat tonight. I'd like to continue it again in the future. So thanks again, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.